Hi. So, to introduce myself, my name is Luis Angel, but everyone calls me Luis. Easier to say and easier to remember. Yeah, basically, I'm making this video uh, as an end to my study, which is ISW, which stands for International Social Work. Basically, at least for me, I always describe it as social work, but we look at problems more from a, how do you say, universal perspective, kind of. We look how systems and how politics and different like wars also affect people's lives, and how we can basically help them and provide them a better quality of life, or advocate and fight for more equity and equality in the world. In my opinion, most likely equity I think is better than equality. So let's just leave it at that for now. But yeah, so this video is my manifesto. I'm basically in the fourth year, finishing my study, and this is kind of a little video of basic and saying how I have grown over the past 4 years, and how I have developed my professionalism, and how I also see the profession going on in the future. Um, what I contribute to it, parts that I struggled in it, and how that helps me bring my own uniqueness to the field, basically. And also, if you hear something, my dog is right on the other side, so just in case there's some weird noise, most likely it's a dog. Um, okay, so a little bit about me. Uh, I come from the island of Aruba, which is in the Caribbean. It's right above Venezuela, also part of Dutch Caribbean. Um, yeah, I've grown up as a quite a shy kid. So what I'm doing right now, making a video and talking and also posting this, is quite crazy to me if I were to see myself now. Um, but yeah, as I said, growing up very shy, I wasn't much a talker. I was very much an observer of situations, but that like slowly changed as I was growing up. I noticed that something I really like was helping people, especially when I see people in need in different ways. When I was in high school, either if it was even like homework, or people having trouble at their house or with partners, I often felt natural to just help, to listen and to help give advice. It was just a normal thing that came natural to me. Uh, so I think that was a reason why I chose social work. Um, I just wanted to be able to help others. I know that it's not everything that I have the answers to. I don't know, so that kind of gave me my reason to want to do it, but of course I didn't know much. I found ISW online, and I decided to try it because for me, I wanted to study it in English. That was the only option I had to do it in English, abroad at least. So I came to the Netherlands, decided to do it, and I would say in the first year, of course, I was still pretty shy. I take a long time to get comfortable, and getting comfortable helps me to be able to ask questions more often, be able to be more vocal, which was a bit hard. Because, of course, as a student, sometimes you do need help from the teachers, you need to ask questions. But I slowly got more into it. Communication skills was one of the subjects I think I really enjoyed a lot, because it truly like taught me how there's different ways of communicating and important aspects of communicating with someone. Um, yeah, because there's some certain do's and don'ts I think that normally you don't think about, and when you get when you get them in school, you're like, oh, it was actually quite. It makes sense that you have to keep in mind certain things, but I didn't think about this before. So, from feedback from the teacher and feedback from other students, it helped me a lot to be able to know important aspects of communication, certain things to joke about, to make a situation more lighthearted. But certain situations, it's not the best time. Also, the point of maybe opening up a bit about your life to make it more comfortable with a client, but also making sure that it's not too much of your own personal life, because of course it is important to keep your personal life personal for safety. Um, yeah, that was something that I pretty much enjoyed. Also, psychology, I think I enjoyed a lot, just because it felt like I was in school again, and after whole COVID situation that I wasn't in school, it made me feel like, oh my god, I'm again making notes on my notebook, having to go through it multiple times a week. So that was enjoyable to go through that. But I feel like something that did really stick to me, because it's something that has to do with my personality, was the creative aspects of the social work that we had. Um, we had music, um, visual art, we had theater and dance, and I think lastly we had sports, which I did not expect to do sports in like university. I did not expect to be doing sports as a subject, but we still got it, and it was amazing. Basically, I felt like a child again. I found out how something as simple as just doing something crazy, something fun, just something that maybe you enjoy as a child, set tag or hide and seek, even as an adult, still has its own benefits on your well-being, on your mental well-being. So yeah, that one was really that was really nice. I think, yeah, but I've definitely gotten a lot into music. I think after that, um, and that has led me to, in the third year, choose a minor which was called creativity and art at work. And this minor also helped me to learn how to apply this in actual work, sometimes as an individual, that you use yourself to de-stress from work stress, but also in ways of creating a better environment at work, which is one, and also ways of coming up with ideas. That's very creative also. Um, so this was very much enjoyed. I got to meet a lot of people from different countries, from Germany, from, let me see if I remember all of them, from Finland, I remember there was, from Ireland, US. Anyways, I think that I don't remember. Of course, Curacao, other Caribbean countries that you know are close to me, which all these people became very good friends of mine. I have enjoyed my time with them. But yeah, that's basically helped me to get my creativity ideas and everything and apply them to work, which was coming the semester afterwards, which was internship. So internship was pretty nice. I did my internship with asylum seekers at the Vrolijkheid in the Netherlands, and Grave, which was the location. And it was nice. Basically, we create activities based on art and just creative activities that serve as creative medias for asylum seeking children and youth to be able to, you know, de-stress, get themselves out of their day-to-day life, basically, with what the stress that comes with being an asylum seeker. Then they don't always have to think about their problems, so they have just a nice space to be able to just be themselves and explore their talents also, and be able to grow their talents. So this is pretty nice. I have enjoyed it. I did it for 3 semesters, which was crazy, which was not normal for everyone, because I know that a lot of people went different locations every semester, even abroad. For me, it was not the case because, of course, for me, I was not able to. Let's just say that. Um, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I've gotten the chance to grow, to develop more of my own leadership, to see how I work in different um, contexts. Basically, working with children is something, working with teens is something else, working with I had to work with also with the National Dance Theater, something like that. I don't remember. The NDT is basically what it is. Which is also something else, something completely new. And yeah, it was somewhere that I truly grew, and also where I did my research at. And yeah, this research got me was, yeah, gave me the chance to basically find a way of using assets that a lot of me and my coworkers had in order to provide something new to the children. I think this is what made it more fun, that it was more personal to us, so we had more passion going into it. And I think this also gave me the idea of what I want to do in the future, which is most likely something art related, even if it is social work or something else in the future. I don't know. I don't know yet, but basically, creativity and art is something that I'm really, really passionate about, and it's something that makes me very happy. So I either want to get into it in different ways. I don't know which way I still want to do it, but I want to strive in order to use my art and my creativity to bring happiness to others. And yeah, basically it's that. So yeah, that's I think how I grew like mostly. I found a bit of who I am and how I want to be and what type of professional I want to be and what I want to achieve in the world, basically. Yeah. And also I think although I said I developed my leadership skills, that was also very much a struggle of mine. Um, I'm very peaceful and I want everything to be alright, but when something is not alright, sometimes I have problems mentioning that. Something that I'm getting more comfortable with. Of course, it's something that I'm still gonna be able to develop afterwards, which I plan to do because I do not want to be stuck in the same way as like this forever. Um, but I'm glad that I have good ideas and I'm more comfortable sharing that. Sharing my own opinions, sharing my boundaries with others, because it's very important aspects of being a social worker and being a person also. But for our international social work, I think definitely in my mind, it's a really important career. I feel like the world really needs it, especially right now with a lot of things going on. There's a lot of problems in the world. Um, I don't know the word. Underappreciated, an underappreciated um, career. I think international social workers or just social workers, period, should be paid better. Definitely, because it's not an easy job. Not everyone can do it, and even people that do it, they go through a lot through it, to get through it. So I think it's something that I really want to see grow and become more of a topic within conversation, so people can learn about how important it really is, that it is needed and its workers need more appreciation. Um, so yeah, that's hopefully my vision for social work, is becoming more and more important and more known amongst others, so it can grow and make this world a better place. Due to my contribution being art and creativity, I hope to see art and any creative means become more of a subject in everyone's lives. I think even it doesn't have to be the same for everyone, but find something creative that you enjoy and do it, because it does help the mind. But yeah, this was it. Thank you for being here, and goodbye, because I'm really tired. I had a long day. Ciao ciao.